Man, let me tell y'all something about these weak motherfuckers, man. Now, right now, you know, for those who know me, you know, I ain't always rock with El Prophet, right? But some today, I was scrolling down and I seen something about the Young Thug thing. So I'm like, let me see his take on this shit, right? And I ain't gonna hold you. He had a good perspective. And and as a white man, right? I like this. Now I got to give props where props is due, my nigga. I'm a real motherfucker, dog. So like I say, usually if I say something bad about a person, I definitely got something good to say about them. Not in reverse, you know what I'm saying? But if I say something bad, it eats me up on the inside. Well, let me say something. You know what I mean? Let me. Okay, well, that's why people always think. I have been told, they be like, well, Blue, man, why you it's like you talk like you apologizing to a motherfucker. Say what you gonna say. I've been told that shit a million times by niggas. Like, man, stop. Just say what. That's how certain people are. But I don't like being negative, right? I don't. And so it's like when I do say something negative about a motherfucker, I gotta, okay, well, this was good about him, but this is the only fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am, right? You don't want nobody dragging your ass, you know what I'm saying? Hey, people ain't gonna always agree with me, but damn, all right, well, Blue, you like this, but I don't agree with that. That's respectful. I respect that. All right, you don't like that I do this or this, and I can respect it, but when the motherfucker just jump on you and, you know what I'm saying? It seems disrespectful. So with the El Prophet thing, he kicked some real shit, and on there he said, look, he said, the only time you should do crime is if you in poverty. If you impoverished and you want to get to some money, stop going to the white man, throwing your money on overpriced shit. Because white people know if they want to sell you a nigga something to overprice it. Them are facts. They know this. And they know how to market it to niggas and everything. Don't go buying pussy. Don't go just throwing shit in the air. When you get money nowadays, stop trying to act rich and look rich and get rich, my nigga. That's basically what he was saying, the same shit I always be teaching. But it might sound better coming from a real white man. I know I look half white, but you know what I'm saying? And if a white man telling niggas this, you better fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? And he kicked some real shit about this Young Thug shit and all this. Like this gang culture, my nigga. I've been saying this too. Like these fake ass rules, where the fuck do these rules come up? People make rules when it don't apply to them. They make the rules, but they don't hold themselves to the rules. Like I remember gangsters saying, yeah, I made the rule, live by the code, right? But then he turned around and broke the code because niggas say, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker say something long as it fit them. Soon as a nigga do something and he feel as though it can benefit him by talking about it. You know, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker do. A motherfucker go in there and take a plea. Oh, he a rat. How the fuck you a rat? Because you took a plea. And the niggas by you took a rat, you had to tell you sit down and talk to the police about anything, you a fucking rat. Now it's true you don't supposed to talk to the police about nothing. But even with the Rilo situation, right? How he make himself seem like I tried to spin him, it sound good. Now, if that had been true, there wouldn't be nothing wrong with Rilo. But we know that's not true. You first of all, you don't talk to no, you know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker go in there all day and try to talk to the police, and some people, that's why I tell people don't make no statements, because sometimes you can dig yourself a bigger hole. I don't buy that shit that Rilo talking about. But the shit that he's trying to say he done, if he would have done it, it wouldn't have been a problem, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you get where I'm coming from. But it's a problem because he talked to them people. He wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? But not saying that Rilo not a good person. At heart. See, a lot of niggas, even a Woody nigga, is a good person, my nigga. See, when you know better, you do better. Like, life has changed for Woody. He see a better way. He know better now. He's taught to do better. He always probably had a good heart. But when you around niggas like Young Thug, a fake motherfucker that's leading you the way, and he making up all these fake ass rules, and he got the money, so it look cool. Like, niggas stick to the G code, keep your mouth shut, and take it all the way. He didn't do none of that shit. But he out here making these think that that's the way, and so these niggas try to stick to it, and they can't, and they fold. So now it's looking real bad. Now they point the finger at a nigga like Woody, which he was a cold rat. I ain't gonna hold you up. He was a different rat. I'm gonna speak on him like I speak on Rilo. He was way out of line, because it wasn't like he ratted got out this shit and said, you know what, this ain't for me, let me change my life. This nigga went and ratted. He was working for them people. So that's the worst kind. But even at the end of all that, man, it's all about forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you see where his heart at. You know what I mean? He trying to change. He telling niggas to pray, hey, life good for me. But my thing is, though, bro, the problem I got with that type of shit, suppose life go back bad for you. You got to stick to this shit all the way through. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick a side and say, okay, now you know better. But now, if shit ever go bad for you, would you ever go back to that shit again? You know what I'm saying? It's a confusing situation because these niggas making up fake-ass rules. This Young Thug shit is horrible, man. Because at the end of the day, hey, he was led astray too, man. Somebody led him astray too. You know what I'm saying? He wearing dresses. He doing anything to bring attention and money to him, right? And anytime somebody fuck up, he pointing a finger. Like, let me tell you something about a scandalous nigga. I've been around a lot of scandalous killers, dog. And most niggas I know that scandalous, robbing ass, killing ass niggas, or always doing devious shit, robbing, stealing from niggas, shooting niggas, beating niggas. These are the type of niggas that always want somebody with them. They always gonna take somebody with them. That's why I tell you, I don't understand these rules y'all making up. The closest thing that we had on TV to a real nigga, a real street nigga, how it really is that nigga Cameron played on that movie. When he said them bricks right there, that nigga willing to cut his own man throat for them bricks, my nigga. He willing to go and get caught and testify against his own man. If he a robber, listen, let me tell you something. This the first sign of a nigga that'll rob you and kill you, or a nigga testify against you. If you bring a chick around this nigga and he fuck her or attempt to fuck her, that's grounds of termination right there. And people be like, you gonna kill a nigga over a bitch? For sure, 100% I will. You know what I'm saying? 100,000% I will. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, if you fuck with something I like or love, my nigga, behind my back, that's a sign of a thief. That's a sign of a turncoat, nigga. You were telling me and you were riding from me. It's all the same, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's your chick, my nigga, if I hit her or see her somewhere out and she jump dick and I fuck her, I'm definitely telling you, my nigga. I'm not going behind your back, you know what I'm saying? And doing shit, nigga. You know that bitch was with last night? I seen her at the bar and I took her down through there, my nigga. Now you can take it how you want after that, but I gotta tell you, and that's just law, and that's real nigga shit. Now you could be heartbroken all you want, but if she fuck me and I'm your man, then you know she, you know what I mean? She for the streets. If she fucking me and I'm your nigga, she'll fuck anybody. I didn't try to fuck. I'm definitely not about to try to hit her. You know what I'm saying? You know how I go out here, man. So these rules that these niggas is making up is so far-fetched that I can't even believe this shit. And then they make these rules up and dog niggas for not following them. And it's all good until they gotta follow them and they can't. So now it's like, they mad. Like Young Thug, now he mad. How the fuck is you mad, nigga? He gotta be the most embarrassed nigga. When I listen to that little baby call, that's the typical nigga. And that's what I was saying about these scandalous niggas. They always want you to ride with them. Right? Every scandalous nigga I ever knew in life, they always be like, hey, come ride with me, man, right quick. You know what I mean? What the fuck you want me to ride with you for? No, I'm straight. Or they always want to go stand around some other nigga because they don't want to be the only one who get hit. They want to use you for cover and run off or hope you there to protect them. You know what I mean? And that, come on, man, you the killer, right? So what you need me there for? But that's the same thing that Young Thug tried to do with Lil Baby. He tried to drag him into that shit. And Lil Baby, instead of telling him, man, I ain't with that shit, he told him in so many words, but Young Thug was like, no, fuck that. Like, you gonna do the verse? Like, why you putting me in this shit? Why you want me to do a verse on your shit? Why you dragging me in this shit? That's kind of how he felt. And he spoke it out. He said, man, look, I don't think Dog was trying to do you like that, my nigga. I just don't see it in him. I don't think he was trying to hurt you, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually think that was a smart move because I thought, me personally, Blue, I thought that Thug had told him to do that because it was a smart move to do. Like, nigga, get yourself up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say it's 3 niggas was in the car. And all you saying is the dope wasn't in yours. I'm going to say this shit wasn't mine. So what? And then it's looking better on my behalf because you took a plea. I'm taking it to trial. So you took a plea and saying it ain't yours, my nigga. All you saying, even if he had to get up and testify, all he's saying is, look, it's not mine. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is his shit. I'm just telling you it wasn't mine. I don't know whose it was. It wasn't mine. Thug gonna say the same motherfucking thing, but it looked better for Thug because they giving this nigga something to gain from it. You see what I'm saying? He gaining freedom for saying it when he is. Plus, it was a third nigga in the car. And the nigga took the charge. The nigga took the charge, and they wouldn't allow it. So, yeah, man, they could have beat that shit. Thug, all that gangster shit he took, this dumbass nigga goes in there and take 15 years probation. Did all that fighting. And when it took 15 years probation, man, niggas can't do 3 months on probation. And you took 15 years of that shit, and you had the whole shit beat. But listen, let somebody else had did that and took a plea. Oh, that nigga 40, he had the shit beat, he ratted. That's a weak nigga, that is. But nah, you don't like that shit, do you? That's how I be watching these gang niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dog did. That's what Dog was just saying too, like on the DP shit. I'm getting this from him. The L Prophet, he said this about the DPs. You watching niggas get beat for something they did, for petty shit. That these niggas make up rules as they go. This bullshit and that street shit ain't nothing, my nigga. It's not reality. It's not reality, dog. That's not how it's supposed to go, man. Like I say, niggas is getting rules off YouTube. These niggas that's not even, these rappers, these niggas not even gangsters. Fuck you, a gangster, nigga. To be a real, I'm not no gangster. To be a gangster, nigga, you had to move like this all your life, been in the streets and know how to play it. And know what come to the game. These niggas not real gangsters. Real gangsters stick to the rules, my nigga. At least try to play by the rules. You know how many niggas I know, dog, and it's sad that these niggas stay doing grimy shit. And don't have to, though. This the thing. These niggas ain't poor, none of that shit. They just too lazy to get a job and too dumb to start a business. But so these niggas want to be in the street so bad just to be a street nigga, right? This the sad part. This how a good motherfucker be bad out here. Because they see the dope nigga, so they want to be like this nigga, right? They want the attention from the hoes and this and this and this. And even though, because it's sad, because in the ghetto, even if you get this shit the legit way, it still ain't, they not gonna respect it. You gotta be a hardened criminal out here for the hoes to respect you. That's the fucked up part. You can get a nigga that went to school and got more money than the dope man. But the hoes gonna wanna fuck this nigga because they think he's some type of gangster, some type of mythical motherfucker, when this nigga ain't nothing but a soft ass rat. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it be. So yeah, these niggas rather go out here and sell dope. So when they start selling dope and shit comes with that shit, right? So now they get hit. These niggas know they ain't built for that shit. These niggas I know already done been in jail. The sad part is, when they got caught, bro, when I watched this show, when they got caught, these niggas didn't even get handcuffed. Like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. They caught this nigga with like 9 ounces. Somebody called him, it was like a setup. This nigga didn't go get a lawyer, didn't say, hey, I don't think y'all got nothing on me, take me. At least try to fight this shit. He didn't even get in handcuffs and told. Then the next nigga told. Then the next. They telling them niggas they grew up with, bro. This the thing. They telling them niggas that they grew up with. I'm telling you, this how it go. Niggas that done sat down at each other's mama's table. They done played together. Fuck hoes together. Got money in other ways together. And now all of a sudden you can't go back to prison. You tell on your man. This nigga said, I can't tell on my people, but I got somebody I can tell on. Like, you real. I'm not telling you, I can't give you none of my people, but I got somebody I'm gonna give you. That, man, and I know these niggas, knew him for years, man, nigga. And that shit down there broke a nigga heart when I seen that. I'm like, oh my God. And the nigga that they gave up was best friends at once. You ain't see one without the other. Anytime you seen that black nigga, you seen that light-skinned, brown-skinned nigga. I ain't gonna say their names, but they robbed a bank together. Real talk, they robbed a motherfucking bank together, nigga. And now all of a sudden, that's not your man no more. I couldn't believe that shit, man. But that's how it go, man. So, you know, like I say, it's best to just stay out that shit, dog. If you really ain't cut out for that shit. You go sit in the motherfucking closet for 3 hours. Go lock yourself in the bathroom. That's a better thing. Go put a pillow in the tub and lock yourself in the motherfucking bathroom. That's a better example that I can give you of jail. Now, if you can't do 3 hours in that motherfucker, how you gonna do 3 years or 30 years in that motherfucker. Cause the bed and the toilet right there. But add another nigga in the bathroom with you. Put your little cousin in there with you. And try to sit in that motherfucker together for 3 hours. Plug the TV in on the fucking sink. And try to sit in that motherfucker for 3 hours. And see can you do it. And how I feel for them 3 hours. But just think, you gotta know this shit. You gotta do this shit for years, nigga. No pussy. No nothing. Right? And there's niggas in there that's miserable. There's niggas in there with mental problems. Niggas in there who people ain't sending them nothing. All they want to do is rob a motherfucker and take from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You really got to think about this shit. This shit is all messed up. But listen to what I'm telling you. This is not no mistaken shit, right? This shit, listen to me, they're not, y'all not seeing this for nothing. You think all these government tapes is being leaked. Why do you think this? All of a sudden now, all these motherfucking big time, all the gay shit coming out about these niggas, all the motherfucking rat shit coming about these niggas. This is not, this shit is, you know, this shit is strategically done. This is not mistakenly done. And the timing is for a reason. And I'm telling you, look, the new president, you see what he's trying to clean this shit up. But everybody hate Trump though. But I'm telling you, why all of a sudden, never in history has this many big, powerful motherfuckers came down. So many people, images is destroyed. Then right now. The timing. We got Trump in, he cleaning up, sending the feds to cities. He's tired of this shit. This the only president in history that we had that really give a fuck about what's going on in the hood and trying to change it. So while y'all hating on him, you feel me? It's crazy work, but hey, like I said, man, it just at the end of the day, it ain't work. And then the thing is the violence is what's killing us. The violence is what's killing us. The violence is how you getting money out here when the police is everywhere trying to crack down on these niggas killing. They done brought the feds damn near in every fucking city. And you know, you got these rats calling each other rats, and it's just like a fucking rodent fest. It's like fuck that. We got a fucking infestation out this bitch. And all the niggas that you thought was solid, that's why I cannot say to the kids enough, look around and look who you following and look who you want to be. These niggas not who they say they are. So while y'all out here drilling and killing to be like these niggas, but these niggas is getting rich and y'all dying and going to prison, do the math. Something not right with that equation, my nigga. That's all I try to teach. You know what I mean? I'm out of here. I'm Trap Talk, bro.